Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today I have prepared really nice and pretty nail art for you. Have a preview of it in here. Absolutely amazing, and I hope you really enjoy learning this technique. If you do, let me know in the comments below, as I'm looking really forward to reading them all and answer your questions and the request what else you would like to see it on this channel. So let's start. I've got this very simple marble to achieve with a tiny bit of sparkle going through it and some foil. And basically, I mean, it's so super easy and quick set. We are gonna go with the colors from Upvoted 253. So what you want to do it is just place a scoop of it in there. Some glitter, which is Twinkle Little Princess 189. Just a tiny bit of it as well. And then 200, which is Sugar Rush. So like all sort of different kind of purples and pinkish colors. Berry Lips 269. So just squeeze out a drop of it. And as you can see it, like I'm just kind of putting them completely random. 242, I can have it there. And then we are also gonna use some white. So I've got Tic Tac white in here. And I will try to put a different, like decent scoop of it here and there. There we are. So that's my mixture getting ready. And then with the sponge, so I've got my sponges there. We are gonna, actually I will use the other one. We are gonna transfer a little bit of this purple color here and there, okay? So obviously if your sponge is clean, what you would do is you would just go and pick up the color you want and then just like touch it completely random and then cure it. Okay, so I've got some purple and I've got some pink and I'm just completely random touching it. Let's do maybe a bit more purple. There we are. And then cure it. Get rid of the sponges and then let's start doing the marble. So that's them cooked. I will use an ombre brush because it just makes the things much easier. And I have, like, some of you might use like a blooming gel or a base gel. I actually find it like I can spread it really nice and easy as well. So what I want to do it is like I want to pick up those colors like as randomly as possible. And then we are gonna go around it. So if you find it that you have picked too much of the one color, you can just go over it again. Get some sparkles through it. I actually really like it how those sparkles are showing through. Okay, and this way I have created my first marble tip. Let's cook it. Fix my brush a little bit so it's not as sticking out, but probably it's unfixable now. But I still like it for marbles and ombre. It does a job, so sparkle through it. And when you're applying it, like try to go nice and wavy as well, because that's kind of mix the colors for you as well at the same time when you apply them in. And I don't think so there is a good or wrong, you just kind of slap it on. But if you've got too much product sometimes on the brush, the colors might not separate well. So you can see it, they start blending too much. And then it's good to kind of clean your brush again and then pick up another scoop of the colors. See, they are all nicely blended and it looks amazing just because we have cleaned the brush. So I can clean it again. And pick up another scoop. Get some glitters through it. happy with this one. Oh, let's cook it. Okay, our next step is to add some black glitter through it. And I've got some old top coat with some black already in there. So what I'm doing is I'm just picking up a small scoop of this black and I'm just applying it on the nail. Again, random, some places will have more, some places will have much less of it, and then cure it. Cure it. I'm not even precise with my top coat because we will be buffing those tips as well after we cure it. The reason for it is like when we're working with marble, there are places where you can have a tiny bit more product and the places where you've got less product. So you want to really kind of give it a gentle buff. And that's what I would do it on the clients as well, just so the things looks nice and pretty. If you do not buff it, you can sometimes see that's when the light hit the nails, there will be some ups and downs and it just doesn't look attractive, okay? Can you see it here? Yes, like I can see it is thicker here, a bit more bulkier because the light breaks, so it doesn't go as a straight line, it goes like wavy. Can you? Yes, you can see. Oh, yes, you can clearly see it. So pay attention to those kind of detail, guys, and this will give you a much more beautiful nails. So I'm just gonna quickly rebuff them. And I would do this set on the client's natural nails and just slap some white. Like I wouldn't be even bother painting it around the cuticle area. I would just kind of put like a smudge of white in the middle of those nails and then fill it up with the marble, rebuff them, and then do the next step. And I find it that's when you kind of buff the nails twice as well, again, you will get much more nicer results. So got those ones. And I'm using a grey buffer, which is 100 by 180 grit. I find it for a nail art, like it is fantastic. It's just a perfect gradient because it doesn't create those scratches. So when it comes to very detailed work, your paint is not gonna get stuck in those scratches and it's kind of going on smoother because the surface is smoother. They actually look fantastic in matte as well. Well, obviously, you see me mainly doing a shiny nails. I feel like the high shine no wipe top gel is such an amazing top coat that it makes your nails to stay on nice and shiny for a really long time. And I think it's just, I'm just so used to like the results it gives me that I do prefer doing them shiny. Okay, we can move on into the next step. So just redust those nails. And then grab our transfer foil gel. If you don't have it, you have to have it. Same like, I mean, there is few things which you really have to have it. One of them is the transfer foil gel, the white French gel, gel liner brush and one stroke brush. I think that's like, I couldn't live without of those products. I'm actually curious what products which you got from us are the ones you cannot live anymore without of them because they make your life so much easier. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. I'm actually quite interested if they kind of, if you're feeling the same way I do. Now, what I'm doing with this transfer foil is a gel is I'm just slapping on like on larger particles, then clean my brush. I hope it can see, yeah, it can, you can see the shine going through it. And then I'm kind of spreading them into a much thinner lines, okay? So on the places where I apply it at first is really kind of bulky, like you can even create like a really big bulk, and then you're going nice and thin. Try to don't cover too much white because I feel like it looks really nice. And then we are gonna give it 30 seconds cure.
So a decent scoop of it, then make some nice and thin ones. And when I'm placing my gold, I'm kind of doing it more on the sides, just so it doesn't take too much of our design. Also here I've got stronger solid color, so I'm just covering the solid color to soften it a little bit. So try to do like a strategic placement a little bit as well. So again, here I love how the marble turned out. Here is a bit too solid, so I'm just adding those gold through it. Again, the worst place is here, so I'm just adding this gold through it. Okay, let's cook it as well, and then we can do almost a final step of it. So gold transfer foil, and I'm using a pale gold. I really love the shade of this gold because it's just perfect. Like, it's not too dark, not too light, not too yellow, just a nice pale gold. And this transfer foil gel is so good that you can just go straight away without of preparing your transfer foil or anything like that. It just transfer like amazing, and it can take even like the entire foils, like with the flowers and all sort of different designs. Here we've got this one, I know. So pretty, this one, wow. I love it. Like, it's so simple design. I think like everyone could do it. And guys, like, this is crazy. I have seen it, actually, some of the comments. Patrick, have you seen those comments as well? When they actually say like, oh, Patrick should do it, the design.
Caviar beach.
Caviar beads, that's also one thing, yes, that you should do a caviar beads, but also I have seen it that you should do some nails. So this will be definitely a set you could recreate it easily as well, because I feel like that's kind of beginner nail art. But yeah, I promise, can you promise you will do some video as well?
No, because nobody wants watching that.
Oh, come on, no, the people want to watch it. Guys,
Wanna learn.
of course, okay, so what we will, no, but they want to have a sometimes fun as well. Like, I'm quite serious sometimes in the videos, like, and I give them so much education that you can give them a little bit of fun, and I'm sure they will appreciate it. So yeah, guys, let us know, because as I say, I have seen it quite a few comments asking about Patrick giving a try to some nails. I think it was the ones with the transfer foil we did, because they was so easy that I write like anyone can do it, and then we got those comments that Patrick should do it. Olivia did record, I think she did record some video for you as well. She might do the post-production and put it at, you know, twice a year for you, like a wee video, and we get Patrick to do maybe once a year a video for you as well. Now I'm just gonna finish cooking them and then show you what we have created today. This piece of paper is just a back of the form, so like each time when I use the form I actually store them, because I think it's such a fantastic way to instead of binning them, use them as a mixing palette. Okay, so we've got this nail here. There we are. Okay, let's go back to them. So we've got the middle one. And I always love to show you them like all together when they finished, because it looks so much different than when I'm showing you them on the tips and quickly cook them. My dog is not behaving today.
At all.
At all. So they actually look really nice and pretty, and they are very simple. And I hope, guys, you have really enjoyed this tutorial. And I hope to see you in the next one. Glittery hacks, and bye for now.